Good morning, Gold House. Today is Friday, May 8th. Today, your paragraph for analyzing theme is due tonight at midnight. For those of you who have been working daily this week, you are in a perfect position. Some of you even turned in your paragraph yesterday. I then copied that section, put it into a Google Doc for you, and reshared it with you, offering any suggestions that you might want to look at to change before you officially turn it in. And so today I just want to reiterate, kind of review what it is that you need to do with the story Stray. For today, I did put the story Stray into the resources. So again, if you go to classwork in your classroom, and you'll see the literary essay of Squeaky for those of you who still have not turned that in. This is a blank Google Doc for you. If you are trying to work on that, you will have to go down and grab the Raymond Run Read Aloud or the hard copy, and kind of plunk through old lessons and rewatch. Go to my YouTube channel. Anyway, in the ELA resources, though, I wanted to show you that I put the short story Stray here. So when you go to provide evidence, you can take things that Doris says or what her parents do or what she does. Be really specific when you provide evidence that supports your theme. The other thing that I put in the ELA resources is the theme chart. So for those of you who continue to tell me that the green triangle is the theme, I need you to actually type out what is the green triangle. Also, if you're having trouble with your computer, you might want to try going to ELA resources to power wash your computer. And for those of you who don't have a library book and you don't like using Epic, here is your virtual library card. Please make sure that you are looking at something, even if it's going on the internet and finding things to read on subjects that you're more curious about. So don't forget to try and read a little bit each day. So going back to analyzing theme, I did provide you with this document. It's a paragraph frame that you can actually copy and plug in your own thinking. So the theme of the story Stray is, and then you get to pick a theme. Remember, there really isn't a right or wrong answer, but you have to be able to support it with evidence. The first piece of evidence from the story is, and here's where you're going to use that direct quote, something Doris says, something her parents say, or you can summarize or do a little bit of storytelling, like it's a piece of evidence that supports your theme. Then the next sentence is this shows. This is the part where that's your analysis. That's where you're telling me how you think this evidence really shows the theme of the story. And then try to provide another piece of evidence. At least 2 pieces of evidence is what I'm looking for. I'm also looking for you to support it with your thinking. And then don't forget, at the very end of your paragraph, you need to tell me what the author wants us to learn from this story. So that's, what do you think? What do you think the author was trying to tell us? If you're having trouble, or if you are good with the paragraph, but you need some sentence starters, here are the sentence starters for you in this box. Those are just a few. And then if you scroll down, I'll share this document with you today. If you scroll down, you will see my modeling of a paragraph that analyzes the theme of a story. So I think for some of you, after meeting with some parents, and trying to get everyone on board. I think the bottom line is that some of you just don't do enough digging around in the classroom. Don't be afraid to click on things. The one thing that I don't want you to do is turn in an assignment and it's blank. Like, don't do that. That's a waste of your time and my time. But you will get a document that looks like this today. I make a copy for everyone. And again, you can click in the document and just start typing. Type me your thinking. Today's journal entry. If Washington were to put on a virtual talent show and or a virtual dance, would you attend? What kind of talent would you show off? Don't just say, I don't have any talent or IDK. Please don't do that. The goal is to write one paragraph. Even if you're just, if you briefly talk about the subject and then tell me about your weekend or tell me something that you want me to know. I mean, this gets kind of boring for me too. So I would love to hear from you, something different. Don't forget, there's Google Meets today at 9:20 and 1:40. So if you have questions, please go to the Google Meet app and hit join and then type in gold ELA and I'll be waiting there for you. It's as simple as that. You don't have to share your camera with me. It would be nice to see you, but you don't have to. But then I can share my screen with you. I can give you suggestions. I can just say hello to you. Okay. So thank you to all who are really trying really hard. Here's my core 1. Check marks again means that you did some work. Here's core 2, 3. And here's core 4. Those of you who are joining me every single day in the classroom, thank you so much. Those of you who are struggling to get in, shoot me an email. And I'm not worried about old work at this point. I just want you to come along now. Okay. So this has been a long week for me. I feel defeated. So any work that you can give or just a shout out and say hello would help. All right. So I'm here to help. Let me know. Paragraph is due today. You can put it right on this document that I'm sharing with you. Or if you want to do it on a Google Doc and share it with me, I'm totally fine with that as well. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I miss you. And I hope to hear something from you soon.